Hello, I'm a student athletic therapist. In this video, we're going to talk about the Talar tilt test. This test is usually used when an athlete sprains or twists either invert or evert their ankle. Inversion meaning this way, eversion meaning that way. And the associated structures that may be damaged as a result of an ankle sprain would be your ATFL on the lateral side of your foot going forward, your CFL going this way. You can landmark it from your lateral malleolus, which is basically the distal end of your fibula, and you have your PTFL, which goes from the back leg here. There are three different ligaments that could be sprained from an inversion sprain. From eversion sprain, like this, you have your deltoid ligaments, a total of 4 ligaments. However, when you have an eversion sprain, it's very likely that a good amount, all of them, will be damaged. So before you assess an athlete with a potential sprain, you have to do your observation to see if there's swelling. You compare both feet. You go through active range of motion. You always want to see what the athlete themselves can do first. Then you go through passive range of motion. This is more for ligaments damage. And then lastly, you do resistant range of motion. This is more for strains rather than sprains. Strains meaning muscle, sprains meaning ligaments. In this case, a Talar tilt test is very similar to a passive range of motion because you're holding their ankle and you're turning it to see if there's pain. And another rule is you always want to ask the athlete where it hurts or point it out, and wherever it hurts most, you want to do your Talar tilt test starting from the least pain and gradually work up to it. Because if you just start off doing Talar tilt on the side that hurts, you're going to aggravate the athlete. And always ask for permission or consent. Yes, consent. So to start the test, you have your athlete laying their leg off a plinth or a bed or anything at all. You're going to grab on their calcaneus with your palm like this, and then let's say this athlete's PTFL is injured, and if you remember, PTFL is the one at the back. Posterior is the starting word for PTFL, so posterior at the back. So if the PTFL is injured, we will not test PTFL right away. We should test deltoid ligaments first because that's the furthest away from it and we won't aggravate it. So first of all, I'll just grab on the calcaneus, not here, because there are a lot of mini bones here and it could hinge on, it can hinge on each other too much. And for you to get a more accurate reading, you hold the calcaneus and then you turn because it's a big bone. So first I'll turn it this way to passively evert your foot. I'll evert it while plantar flexing. And lastly, dorsiflexing. No pain. Now I'm going to do it on inversion. So I'm gonna start from the least pain. So I'll start from ATFL first. ATFL is the one in front. Right here, it kind of makes like a little cross. So ATFL, PTFL, and down here is CFL. It makes a cross. So ATFL, you would plantar flex the foot, and then you would invert. This way you're splaying the ligament itself, then you can like assess whether or not there's pain. No pain. And for CFL, since it's the middle, neutral, grab the calcaneus, neutral, invert. Lastly, you dorsiflex. Yes, dorsiflex. This way you flex or like pull this area where the PTFL is, and then oh, there's pain, and there you go. That's how you do the Talar tilt test. Thank you.